all right, fine. I'll be a gracious host. How you doing?
Little Mermaid is the scariest Disney movie by far, though.
Why the hell is Ace Blade in your Kickstarter?
Some comics. I'm getting controversial today. We're gonna get controversial today with
my proudest moment is this interview and being able to talk to you two.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Taurus Comics, in collaboration with Fourth Wall Productions, respectfully brings to you the 135th episode of the Four Tales podcast. I'm your host, Kyron Silva. Across the way is the Aussie name, messed me up, the amethyst recorder of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick, and together we are your two award-winning Blurred comic creators here to help you find your next favorite comic. We are live on the Age of Geekdom Network by Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, I think we're on Kick, and also Danny's TikTok, I think. So if you're listening or watching us live, thank you for your support, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and review our podcast because all your positive reviews, interactions help us reach a bigger audience. Boom! What now?
I think, you know what? I just realized I need to start my TikTok after you do the intro because you name all the platforms that we're on. And I literally saw my two watchers disappear when you said them. I literally saw it go from 2 to 0 when you said the other platform.
They're like, oh, we can watch them on there too? We gone.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
All right, man.
How you been doing, Kyle?
I'm tired. Someone has me drawing like this 1800s Western Nevada area with gunfights and tornadoes and aliens. And I'm tired of it, honestly.
Hey, well, you might want to get some energy because we got 5 more books to do.
Wait, what?
We got 5 more books to do, buddy. This is me and you.
Yeah, get to the
ride or die. That's right. DJ said get to the books, get to work.
Wait. Hey, Melly. Yes, that is Danny J. Quick of the Ace Blade.
Yes.
I am not the Lumberjacks.
And the Lumberjacks too, yeah.
No.
And this is Kyron Silva of the Lumberjacks. Because he is editor-in-chief of all of Fourth Wall. So he is involved in all of the comics. Yes.
Travis Gibb in the building. I am
Travis is tired of it too.
I am glad, Travis, that you are safe and sound in Florida. I know you were in that area where all the hurricanes hit, so glad that you're here.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad that you are safe, man. If you're on YouTube, I'm assuming that you're in a safe place. So shout out to Travis Gibb, man, one of the hardest working people in comics. Yo, thanks, Will, man. Thanks for subscribing to the page.
Hey, Will's in TikTok. Okay, cool. That's TikTok though, not us here, is it?
If it's me, it's us. So if my success is our success,
it'll be us when I start getting a paycheck for anything outside of drawing.
Me too. Me too. But you've been doing all right, man.
I'm all right. Can't complain. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm glad it's Friday. I got a 3-day weekend. I don't have to work Monday, so I'm good.
No crap. No.
I wish
weekend.
I wish I could. What I wish I could do though is like take a trip to Las Vegas. Like, I wish I could go out there. Actually, my little brother stays out there, and that's close.
Really?
How close is Vegas to you?
It's about a 10-hour drive.
Dang, that's crazy.
And I've done that drive many times in my life because I have family in Vegas too.
Okay.
Javon Stokes in the building.
Javon Stokes is good.
Javon just sent me a wrestling message right before we logged on, which I agree, Javon. That Roman Reigns intro is about half of the show at this point, so they do need to cut that off. So
terrible.
But yeah, you said you want to go to Vegas. Why you want to go to Vegas?
I just love the scenery. I love, being out there, and maybe I would get a glimpse of one of the many indie superheroes out there. Because we have our guest, the man, the myth, the legend, the relationship, the love doctor,
Ooh, wow. Whoa now.
AKA the creator of Vegas Baby and Dragonfly, right?
No, I didn't create Dragonfly. I
okay.
helped my homeboy create it back in college, but I took the book over. It's part of my imprint now.
Okay.
You created it then. We're going to give you those props. You created it at that point.
Okay, I'll take
your name on it. We're putting your name on it. Shoot.
I'll take it. I'm signing.
How you doing there, young man? It's good to talk to you.
I am doing good. It's good to actually talk to you guys. I don't think I've ever actually spoken to you guys like this at all. Like I've seen you before. I've been a fan of your work. Like I love Ace Play. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we've ever actually spoken. So I'm glad that we are doing it.
Okay, wait. Okay. You and I have spoken for
yes,
two straight days.
You have. I remember now. You have. I remember.
I'm unforgettable. I get it.
See. But yeah,
my mom's gone to much now that I have kids, man. My son woke up last night. He's 17 months. He woke up at like 4 a.m. and was up till the sun came up. And he was out, and I had to go to work.
Hey, get used to it. Get used to it. I got 4 of them in my house, and they're all ages, and they decide when they want to sleep. So, but no, it's fatherhood is amazing, man. I've been seeing you post. Like I said, the Love Doctor. I've seen you and your lovely young lady posting and talking about relationships. And outside of the comics, we're going to talk about some of that tonight too. But we always like to give folks who come on the chance to introduce themselves. Introduce yourself. I know you probably know all the people that are in the comments. They're calling you out. So for anybody who's watching who hasn't heard of you or your comics, give us a quick rundown of you, where you're from, and how long you've been making comics.
What's up, guys? Well, my name is Noble. I'm the CEO of Star Wars Comics. I have been in the comic book industry for almost 20 years. I have done a lot of sweating and grinding and pushing for it. I'm a big believer in indie comics, especially indie Black comics, and my whole objective is I believe that there is going to be a wave of Black indie comic properties that are going to go mainstream, and I just want to be able to contribute to that space. I just want to be a footnote in history of I was one of the guys pushing this content out. That's really what I want to be known for and what I want to do. That's part of my passion.
Nice. So what got you into comics? Like, was there a particular book, a particular series?
Honestly, I didn't have my dad around much when I was little. But when I did get around him, he really loved Batman. Like, he was the type of guy, he always wanted to draw comic books, but he couldn't draw. So I remember going to work with him when I was a little kid, and he would have a suitcase. And I remember he would go in the break room, pop open his suitcase, and pull out a Batman coloring book. And he would be coloring Batman and stuff because he couldn't draw. So that's the closest thing you can get to drawing Batman is to color him in, right? And I remember the Marvel vs. Capcom games were big in the arcades, and I really liked playing Spider-Man and whatnot, so I decided Spider-Man was my favorite character. And I would argue with my dad about who would win between Batman and Spider-Man. I'm like a kid, like 10, 12, but it was just fun to have something to talk to him about. And then I got in the comics in 96, right around when I was 13, right around the end of the Onslaught series of Marvel.
Okay,
yeah, and right before the Heroes Are Born thing started, and I just thought that stuff was just so cool, man. Like, my 13-year-old brain loved the artwork. I read that Reborn Captain America book and Iron Man book like 20 times. If I read it once, like it was just a really good time for a teenager to get into comic books. And then after that, when I got in high school and college, then I started to find the indie books. Because the Image had launched by that point, but my mom wouldn't let me read any Image comics. They were too adult for me.
Too adult, okay.
I was
just about to. Too adult for her to buy. Yeah, too adult for her to buy because I didn't have no money, right? The comic retailers. So I remember gravitating towards Spawn and Savage Dragon, and the comic book store owner clerk was like, "Yeah, this guy's a Hellspawn. This other guy is a dragon. He be having sex with women and stuff." My mom was like, Spider-Man.
But that's a perfect description. That's exactly what the stories are. Yeah. So it's like, hey, at least he was honest. At least he was honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't have to do it like that though.
He had to lead. He had to lead with what he knew. Like he was like, "Mom, don't. That's not the one. This is Mom.
Yeah.
Just here. Go look at these Sonic the Hedgehog books or something."
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that's really where it started for me, you know. And then in college, when Walking Dead came out, and Invincible, I remember reading those and just reading articles and Wizard comments and whatnot, and that they were doing about how much freedom they had with creating their characters. And I just thought it would be just really cool to have a book like Invincible that I had a long running book of series, and that's been my dream ever since, to have more of these on the shelves behind me. So
Absolutely.
All right, and then we fast forward, and now we got Vegas Baby. I don't know, what is that? What is Vegas Baby about? And you actually have a Kickstarter going on for it, right?
I do. I did a Kickstarter previously for issues 1 through 4, which was able to get the collection done, which as you can see, it is already done. What I'm doing the Kickstarter for now is really just to print up some more and to put money into issue 5, if I'm being in all honesty.
Okay.
Vegas Baby is a character who is the heartbeat of Las Vegas. He is the whole premise of the story is that you go to Las Vegas, you're going to see things like witches and vampires and aliens and ultra humans, what I call them, werewolf pimps.
Yep.
And all that stuff exists in Las Vegas. So you go there, you have a great time, and then when you leave, you forget it all, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Stays in Vegas, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's Vegas Baby is actually one of the few characters who is a ranking member of the PC, which is the power community that has no powers to himself. He's a super intelligent. And he is called Vegas Baby for a few different reasons, but the main reason is that he's actually a child of the city. He was born in Las Vegas, kind of like Terminator style, which you see in the first few pages here of the book. Actually, I don't know if you guys were going to show it or not, but the video that I had done, it perfectly captures the theme of the book and the opening and what the book is about.
Yeah. Is it at the? Yeah. Give me a second. This one, right?
That one right there.
All right,
let's do it. Put it on the bill. Okay, we got it.
Nobody knows the real Las Vegas. They come for a good time and forget it all when they leave. There's a reason. I know. I was born here. Vegas is my mother. Vegas is my father. Hell, I am Vegas, baby. The city is a war zone of demons and beasts, gods and magic, a haven for all things beyond belief. We survive by truce. We keep to the codes. But tonight, we are gonna break some rules.
Stays in Vegas.
Oh,
Stays in Vegas, Vegas.
What happens in Vegas, baby?
Stays in Vegas.
What happens in Vegas, baby?
Stays in Vegas, Vegas.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why that gets me happy every time. Something about the way he did that. What happens in Vegas, baby? I'm like,
Yeah. I like that, man. I watched that earlier today, and I got just as hyped, man. I was like, this is y'all are well, who did we just have on? Marvin Wynn.
Marvin Wynn. I was gonna say same thing.
Yeah.
Y'all stepping up your game with these videos. Like back in the day, you'd be all just sitting there in front of your camera. Hey, this is my comic.
Hi, my
Please
name
go
is
check it
my
out.
name is Danny.
You might flip a couple pages.
Yeah.
Y'all really set up game on this. See, I like it.
Yeah, I was really happy with how that guy. I was really pleased with how that guy did that. I was really thankful, man. He really did a good job.
Yeah. Who did you have do it?
I can't even remember his name off the top of my head, but his email's on the back on the end of the trailer for Leveland Studios.
Okay.
Studios, whatnot. That's like his site or whatnot.
I'm still
Very affordable, very good guy to work with. Took him a while to get that one out, but he put work into it, as you can see. Like, so,
Yeah.
I like how you said very affordable, Seth. That's good. That's good.
There you go.
yeah,
That's
he
was
didn't
gonna be
break
my
the
next
bank.
question. That was
He
gonna
didn't
be my
break the
next
bank.
question. How much is it? How much is it?
I'm not
Well,
going
no.
to tell you how much it is because I don't know what
No,
he's.
no, I
But
wouldn't.
go hit him up. Like, he's not
I
going to kill you.
wouldn't ask you to put his prices out, but he definitely did great work, man. It captures the essence of it. So my question is, if Vegas Baby leaves Vegas, does he forget everything, or because he's a child of Vegas, does he get to keep his memories when he leaves?
He gets to keep his memories. He's one of the few people that is what's called graced in the power community. So he has a certain status in Las Vegas because of his, intelligence, what he's able to. He's proven himself over the years.
Oh yeah.
And so he's one of the few humans who would leave Vegas and not actually forget all the stuff that's going on around it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Great.
And the good thing about it, I
so-
would do is, go ahead, man.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, one of the things I want to do is because, again, it's not just like supernatural creatures, it's also aliens and what I would call ultra humans, not meta humans, but like ultra humans in Las Vegas. So since there's aliens, that means your boy, the Dragonfly, is going to pop up in Vegas at some point. And
There we
now
go.
that I have the rights to that book, I get to do all the stuff that we have planned and make that stuff happen. I'm really excited to do it.
I love it. I love it, man. I love the art in it. I know you had Sean Hill do a cover. Did he do some of the internal art also?
Yeah, he did a few of the pages. Like Sean, actually, he was the first artist when I started this book almost maybe 10 years ago. He was the first artist who agreed to really work with me. I did a Kickstarter. I had N. Stephen Harris do a cover, the Kickstarter failed. I think I tried to get like $1,000. I think I got like 500. But I met a lot of really cool people from doing it because they kind of liked the character. I met Keith and Jones, Sean Hill, a couple other people. And I gave Sean the script. That's pretty much all I had besides 1 or 2 images. And he said, all right, I'll do it. And so he ended up doing maybe the first 12 pages or so of the book. But then he got a job with Xenoscope. That was like his first professional job that he got offered. And I wasn't going to try to hold him. I was like, I'm just a dude. I'm paying you what I can pay you. Like, I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So go ahead. But then I found another artist to finish the book.
So what we can say then is Noble Ward helped launch Sean Hill's career.
There we go.
I'm just gonna put it out there like that.
I think I'm one of like the second or third people that maybe gave him some work. Because I know he did something before me, but I was one of the first who saw, like, yo, you good.
Yeah. You were the important one that got him to where he is. All right.
Okay, I'll take it.
We're gonna give you the credit. We're gonna give you the credit.
I like the credit. I'll take it.
Love it, man. It was like I said, I love the art, man, the colors, everything is top notch. Top notch on this campaign, man, on these books. I was just looking through my box because I know I have the first issue. And I just recently organized these books and I saw it, but it's not in my my X through maybe I was looking in the wrong box. My S through Z box. It's not in there, so I need to find it.
You organized like that? You got them alphabetized?
Yeah, I got 5 boxes. I got A through F, A through F, F through M, M through T, and S through Z.
That you working on the Dewey Decimal System?
Yeah.
You gotta check it out like it's a library card.
They're not exactly lined up, but all the S books are together. All the, you know what I'm saying. So,
all right.
My collection was getting too big. I was like, I need to organize this stuff because I can never find anything when I need it, and still I can't find anything after I organize it. So,
hey, commit to the Dewey Decimal, man. Commit.
I know I gotta do it.
All right. Fish Lee is in the chat. What's up, Fish? We have Noble Ward here, creator of Vegas Baby. So this is volume 1. When is volume 2 going to come out? What can we expect of the continuation of Vegas Baby?
Very soon, actually. I've already put money towards issue 5. I actually have an artist already. I was waiting to announce it till I hit goal because I want to show the cover to issue 5.
I mean, you can announce it right now. Go ahead.
You know what? I could. I might as well. Well, actually, do you guys have a chat? Can I put the cover in it?
You could drop it in the Facebook chat.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Facebook
Drop it
chat?
in our Facebook chat and we'll show it.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's it at? I see the private chats. Where's the Facebook chat? I never used this thing before.
Back where we,
No,
back
go on
where we,
Facebook.
yeah.
I'll go on Facebook.
Yeah, go on Facebook and drop
Back
it
where
there.
we're talking before the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
So
Gotcha.
I was lucky enough to meet Noble live in person
Mhm.
at Black Comics Day this February.
Yes, we
He
did.
was my table mate,
Mhm.
and this dude's spread was just amazing. He had like all his books out. He was just calm like the entire day. I'm up here like sweating, just nervous as hell. He was like, "Dude, you got this. Don't worry about it." I'm like, "I've been making comics for 10 years now. Why is he pumping me up?"
But I believe in everybody, man. You know, it happens. It's different when you get out and you like really like talking to the people face to face. It's a different type of energy you kind of have, a different type of swag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's my thing. I need to do more of that shit, like stuff. I need to really do more of being out, talking to people.
You can cuss. Danny cusses all the time. You can cuss.
Okay, good. I was like, what's up? I need to do more of that stuff. That's really where I think the only thing that's really lacking when it comes to my comics is being able to have that that presence, you know. And you had some good stuff from what I remember. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be confident. If you believe in it, people will believe in it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So back to let me ask you a little more about Vegas Baby. So one thing that he's got the iconic pink glove. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to tell us about this pink glove. What kind of abilities does it give him? And Pinky, yeah, Pinky. What kind of abilities does it give him? And what kind of things does he got planned to do with it?
Well, Pinky is essentially the most powerful weapon on the planet. What my inspiration for that? You guys ever seen? You guys like anime, right? Or have you seen?
Yeah.
You ever seen Full Metal Alchemist? I'm sure you have.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Well, Vegas Baby to me, when I first conceived of the idea, is I really liked how Full Metal Alchemist would clap his hands, touch something, and he could transmute it into anything else, right? So what if my guy had a way where he could clap his hands, cause friction on something, and use nanites to create whatever weapon or tool that he wanted, right? So essentially what Vegas does with that glove that he created that's his own design is that he uses friction, claps his hands, and he can do pretty much create anything that he wants. But when he does it, he has to create it from an almost atomic level. So if he wants something made out of steel, he has to think of or will his nanites to create the atomic structure for steel and then shape it into whatever form that he wants. And because he's such a brilliant, he's able to do this. And the more complex the weapon or tool is, the longer it takes him, of course, right? But there are certain things that he has that's almost like second nature. Like there's certain weapons, like basic stuff he can do. Like, all right, I can make you can make a 9mm like that. All right, I know that. He can make a certain type of ray gun. Like this is his bread and butter. Like he has certain things like bread and butters that he can just do, but certain other things that require a little bit more energy and effort.
So it's not like your boy Forge from the X-Men who can do like mechanical stuff. Like he can do anything. It doesn't have to be stuff that is machine based or something like that. He can make pretty much anything out of it as long as he knows the atomic structure of it.
Yeah, pretty much anything. Nothing organic. You can't create any like organic.
Can't create life before,
or anything like that. But any tool, any weapon, any item, anything like that he wants to do, he can do pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, and I felt like in recent times it really kind of is like if you were to say Morty or Rick and Morty, like he's pretty much Rick, but how I would pitch him when I go to cons or whatnot is like I would say that he is essentially Reed Richards' mind in a Riddick personality from Vin Diesel's Riddick.
Oh wow, okay,
that's basically who Vegas is.
That's an interesting combination right there. Okay, I like it. So so I was looking at the Kickstarter. Volume 1, is this the graphic novel version of the first 4?
Yes, so this is all So this right here, pretty much all 4 issues put together.
Gotcha.
Already done, already packaged. You know what I'm saying? It even has a short story in it that I added. One, I added the origin story. His first 3, the first 3 pages showing him being created or birthed in Vegas. And then there is a short story that takes place in between issues 1 and 2, which is the Big Bad Wolf Pimp.
Oh,
Right?
Okay.
So that story. This is drawn by Keith and Jones.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Man, I think most people, the times that we've talked the most online, I think people tag us in anything that has to do with Vegas.
Yes.
Like anytime there's a mention of a superhero in Vegas, they tag one of us too, and we always, we always get tagged in those. So I think we talked briefly about maybe doing some Vegas stuff, which would be cool, man. So hopefully in the future we can get together and
I'm
make
not gonna
something.
lie, Danny. I'm pretty sure if I comb these, hey son,
Hey,
hey,
son, how you doing?
just popped out. I think he's ran out of the room on his mama.
Oh, willpower. Okay. All right. I see what you got. All right, I'm going to show the cover. You said it's okay to show this, right?
Go ahead. I haven't shown it anywhere else really. So let's make
All
it
right,
big.
now, okay.
Okay. So that's willpower, right? I remember willpower.
Yeah.
That is the Legend of Will Power. He's gonna be in issue 5. Issue 5, Vegas Baby's gonna dive into the.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All
And we
right.
got some other pretty dope announcements on our way from that, but 5 is. And that woman beside him is going to be a debut of another character. Her name is Sherion. And Sherion is actually Vegas Baby's wife.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
Does
is.
Sherion know about the white woman?
They are a polyamorous couple.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
See,
Yeah, man.
there you go. There
I
you
like
go.
it.
Yeah, one of the things that's what I'm going to introduce with her and whatnot. And the thing with her is she's going to be good with all the women that Vegas is with or whatever. She's got her own thing going on. She's just mad at him for getting with what she considers basic bitches. And basic bitches are she's like, these are bitches
You could
that
do
have
better than that.
like she has no powers. She can't defend herself. She's going to get kidnapped. You're going to have to save this hoe. Like, find a girl who has powers. Like, don't fuck. That's gonna be her whole thing.
That's hilarious.
That's
okay,
hilarious.
I love it. I love it. I love seeing
okay.
different kinds of relationships in comic books and stories and stuff. So that's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
and I feel like I don't know any comic books that I've ever read where they do that and have that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they have a lot of love triangles in comics, but not anybody who's like really cool with it. Like there's always like a tense, a love-hate relationship thing going on with it. So that'll be cool to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be something different. So I'm really excited to really push that out and to get that out to people. And I really have issues up to like issues 20 written for Vegas.
Oh wow!
Because, over the years, I know where I want to go with it, and my whole thing has just been money.
It's always money.
Yeah, it is. And thanks to having the Dragonfly, that's a Kickstarter was successful. It got almost 4,000. Doing this one, I did this one kind of fast, and it is a bit of an older book because I did a Kickstarter similar to this before 1 through 4, which was like all individual issues, but not the collection. So I wasn't really expecting this one to blow up, but I was expecting it to do well enough to get me in the issue 5 done. And to be able to progress, what I want to do for being in the world, and for Star Wars.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm excited for it, man. Right now, Vegas Baby is at 14 days ago. We got 41 backers, and right now you're at $1,250, man. You're almost at the goal.
Almost there.
So let's go ahead. We got to do quick takes right now. And then we're gonna get you out of here, man. But
let's go. 6 more to go, people. Let's go.
We got time. We got time. But jump in there and go ahead and get pledging, man. I pledged today.
The thing I've never understood is like I think everybody does it though. People will like they know how Kickstarter works. The money doesn't come out till the pledge is over, but they still just want to wait until payday or whatever. Like, it's just, just a comfortability, which I get. It's cool.
I don't know why either, man. And it always helps to pledge up front. I mean, the pledge in the early days, man, just to boost the algorithm and all that stuff. It's just tough, man. The algorithms are hard because I knew that you had this project out, but I hadn't seen it, so I didn't know that it was launched until today. So,
oh really? Yeah. See, and that's hard. I've been posting like a madman too. I've been posting every day. You know.
All right.
The algorithms is that. Yeah. Well, go ahead. Hot take. Quick takes.
Kyron, let's do it, man. If you're ready, I'm ready.
Quick takes.
Patrick.
Officially said it. Those I gotta wait till payday. People gotta.
You know what?
No, you don't have to wait till payday. You literally don't.
Some of us don't have it like you do, Danny, where you can just throw money around everywhere. All right, you got like 4 or 5 computers in the house like that.
Stop it. You the one independently wealthy, bro. Stop it.
That's why I'm working as hard.
Doing decimal comments in the back.
Exactly.
Terrible. But all right. So, quick takes. If you've never seen the show before, Quick Takes is a rapid Q&A session where we grill our guests on their deepest, darkest secrets from the internet. But just in the hopes of getting our fans to know you a little bit better. So we got 5 questions for you. You got 45 seconds each to answer them off the top of your head. And here we go. All right. So question number 1. This is what everybody wants to know anyway. Now that Dragonfly has joined the Vegas Baby universe, Dragonfly versus Vegas Baby, who wins and why?
Oh man, who wins and why? Does Vegas have prep time?
No prep time. No prep time. Just jump. Just off the rip.
Just off the rip. If assuming that Dragonfly has unleashed his full potential, like the way that I am going to give to him, he will win. Dragonfly actually has powers that over gravity and telekinesis. So he's extremely, extremely powerful in the way that I'm going to be bringing him about. And if somebody can control gravity and telekinesis, like what really can you do at that point? You know, you can be crushed, expanded, thrown. So off the rip, no prep time, Dragonfly wins.
Wow. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Hey, see, there we go. You're one of the first creators to say that their character would lose to somebody. So I love that.
I hate invincible characters. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to be a guy. I didn't create Vegas to be somebody who could beat everybody no matter what. Even though he is the smartest person on the planet, that doesn't make him invincible or infallible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's literally our first episode. How much Danny hates Superman. So we get it.
Yeah, literally.
I do like Superman. I'm not going. I didn't like him at first, but I do like.
I've grown to.
Yeah, I like Superman.
Y'all flip flopping too much. What?
I've grown to like Superman
I
too.
said we want him to be invincible, like Silver Age Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, right.
You know, like, did you guys see the CW Superman and Lois?
Yeah.
That's a good show, man. That first season of that show was outstanding.
Really good.
The last season just started this week.
Yeah, I need to catch up.
Yeah. Okay, question number 2. This is a question that we ask a lot of creators that come on the show. I want to know, do you prefer big cons or small shows and why?
I prefer small shows personally. I got to go to Comic-Con a couple of years ago in San Diego. It was dope. I had a blast, but I really kind of realized, like, at this point I'm trying to grow my own publishing company. Like, nothing else got me more excited than selling my products to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was other panels there I could go to. All the stuff was there for free. I could go see anybody I wanted to. All I really wanted to see was people in my face asking me questions about my comics. right? So I think I get more excited at being the smaller shows where like people are there looking for people like me, to connect with. So I'll say smaller shows.
I love it.
Speaking of people like you, are you going to be at Black Comics Day next year?
Unfortunately not, because it's the dude booked it at freaking Valentine's Day. I can't go and not take my wife and I can't afford to take all three, and I got to take him too. So I can't afford. I got.
Well, he'll be an adult by then. He can stay home by himself. He can take care of himself. He'll be what, 2 years
He'll
old?
be good.
Yeah, he'll be too.
Right. All right. Question number 3. Question number 3. So we saw the amazing trailer that you just showed for Vegas Baby. So I want to know if you had a chance to do animation or live action for Vegas Baby, which one would you go with and why?
Animation or live action? All right, my little guy's not helping me with. I would love to get a live action movie done because I can see it being kind of John Wicky, where because the whole first graphic novel takes place over the course of one day. Really. And, hang on one second. There you go.
You say you better give him them keys back. I don't know what you thought you was doing, but
I think he said he'd rather do animation. That's what he was saying. He's like, screw live action. It's animation.
Yeah.
he disagreed with your answer.
Yeah. So again, live action would be great because I can see Michael B. Jordan doing it. But I think animation would be great for my novels because I have some novels I've written for Vegas that are out on Amazon right now.
Mhm.
And I'm going to do a Kickstarter for those.
Awesome. That's pretty cool.
President is calling Danny, so we got to take a second.
No,
Okay.
not the president this time.
Oh,
The bill collectors. But
Okay.
all right. So question number 4. All right, I know you call Vegas Baby the architect of the improbable. Okay, so I want you, Noble Ward, if you could be the architect of the most improbable thing to happen for Vegas Baby, like for your journey as a comic creator, what scenario would you create to happen to get you to where you want to be?
So like my most improbable scenario of things, like pretty much like my if I could wave the magic wand, what would I want to happen?
Right. Yeah.
Oh man, I really want to be able to get at least 50 issues of Vegas up on the shelves, like 50 issues out, several volumes out. I have the names of what I want the volumes to be already. I would love to be able to maybe garner some interest from, like I said, like maybe a Michael B. Jordan or somebody like that to do like a little low budget, first movie to kind of get things going. Or if I can even just get like a little animated cartoon or something. But those will all be nice. But the main thing I want is to be able to get to like 50 issues of Vegas printed. And the real pie in the sky is 100. Getting 100 issues out of any comic would be
Fantastic.
I would die happy.
Spawn is at what, 330 right now? 3 something.
Yeah,
something
I
like
mean, he's
Yeah.
If I had the chance to write any comic book, mainstream comic, I would want to write Spawn over anything else.
Oh,
Is that to spite your mom? Be like, you didn't let me read this. Now I'm writing it. What?
Now I'm writing
it.
What now?
Well, there'll be
writing
that,
it.
but also too, I really, really respect what Todd McFarlane did with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if do you guys know about the rule of 3? Basically, it says that if you have 3 of any minority within a project, it is associated with that minority. So if you have 3 black people in a TV show or a comic or whatever, then it's a black TV show or it's a black. That's why in the 90s it wasn't that before. You only saw maybe 1 black person, maybe 2.
Yeah, I heard.
You never saw 3, right? And he was able to take what was essentially a black book, Spawn, and make it one of the biggest selling indie books of all time.
Yeah.
Right. Like he had, and his support. Not only was Spawn was black, and people got around that because he was fully covered and charred up and stuff. But his whole supporting cast was black. The grandma, Wanda, his guy Fitzgerald, the kid Cyan. Right. All of those supporting characters were black people, and and nobody cared. The book was still successful, and I would love to put my stamp on that legacy that he's built for the Spawn character. That would be amazing.
I love it. Okay. All right. So question number 5. So for question number 5, we always do a top 5 list. I got another show called Top 5 Live that we do on Tuesdays, and we always do a random top 5. So for your top 5. I want to know, since you are the relationship coach, I want you to give us your top 5 relationship needs.
Top 5 relationship need for me or for people in general?
Just for general relationships. If you had to tell just the general person, anybody, these 5 things you need to have a successful relationship, what would they be?
You need purpose for your relationship. You gotta know what you're in a relationship for.
Mm-hmm.
You need a relationship constitution, meaning you have to know how you're going to solve problems and conflicts. How are you going to get through tough times? You need romance. You got to be able to keep the spark alive and to keep things going well.
Mm-hmm.
You need superb communication, a tool for communication to be able to go past conflicts. And you need freedom. You need to be able to feel free and valued within your relationship.
I love it. That's a great list. Okay. All right. Hey, man, thank you so much for doing that for us. This week, Quick Takes has been brought to you by Gemini Comic Supply. If you go to GeminiComicSupply.com and use the promo code AceBlade, you get 10% off all of your orders. So definitely check that out, man. Thank you for doing Quick Takes.
Dan, let me ask you a question before we get off here. I want a question for you. Who will win in a fight, Ace Blade or Vegas Blade?
Oh man, that's tough.
No
I think again, I'm similar to you when it comes to this. If they just came face to face off rip, Ace Blade is probably the best fighter in the universe. So he could hand to hand combat. He could fight somebody. But if you had prep time and could prep some things, I think Vegas Baby would take Ace Blade. I think if you got to use Pinky, it might be a wrap for old Terrell Durham. So
Vegas ain't fighting without it unless you catch him butt naked.
Right, exactly.
That's the only way he fight without that thing.
Exactly. So, but yeah, man, we got to do something Vegas themed. We got to do a pin-up or something, man. A crossover mini comic or something like that. So, we'll see, man. We'll make it happen.
I can see it. I'm gonna test you after this. I'm pretty sure I wrote something when we talked about it. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know what I did with it, but I'm gonna check and see.
Okay, bet.
Man.
All right, man.
Thank you guys for the support. Go on there. We're only at $261 from goal. We ain't gotta wait till payday. Just go in and throw a little promise in there.
Don't wait till payday.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate your time.
Hey, no problem. We want to make sure our audience follows you and keeps up with Vegas Baby and everything you're up to. So where's the best social media network, anything that people can check you out on?
Best way to find me is on Star Ward Comments on Instagram right now. I got a website coming, but hit me up on Star Ward Comments, just like it sounds, Star Ward Comments. I'll pop up. You'll see the logo. And if you could, get on my email list. I'll have a link in the bio where you can get on the email list and you can catch up all things Star Wars.
Nice. All right. And Danny, where can people check you out?
You know where to find me. Fish is hilarious. If you want to find me, the best place to go is fourthwallpros.com. And if you want to find me on social media, it's at the Ace Blade on all social media platforms. Kyron, where can people find you?
You can find me at tauruscomics.com. You can find me on all social media platforms at Taurus Comics. And if this is the first time checking out this podcast, you can listen to our previous episodes at fourtailspodcast.com. That is the number 4, TALES podcast.com. You can listen to our previous episodes. You can buy merchandise, things like that. And hey, if you're into sports and you want to maybe listen to a sports podcast that's surrounded around the Sacramento region, you can check out ESPN 1320's YouTube channel. Find me there every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific. But join us next week where we will be here with creator DM Ray talking about their comic books. But until next time, everybody, sayonara, goodbye, and please take care of yourselves.
Thanks.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.